So it's mostly about the stable early game.
Yeah, I just think some team fighting offlaners all Talon needs right now, like some Mars or some Brewmaster, because they have this really strong
Brewmaster would be amazing actually, but they go for the Legion. It's one of the best laners on the position 3.
Oh, he's gonna go for it. Oh, he hits it with the blood grenade with the cold snap, and the spirit gets there. Denies the water rune. Mikoto is gonna remain without mana. Meanwhile, bottom lane, that is where our first blood is gonna occur. As much as Mikoto tried to put the screws onto this invoker, it's the bottom lane that succeeds for Talon.
I was honestly going pretty well for them outside of that first blood kill. They're just gonna rotate solo in. The gate on the Oracle will prompt the Batrider TP, but it might end up sacrificing MieRo, as Ice Armor is not going to help you versus the Firefly, already level 2 for Q.
Now, we actually had pretty interesting discussions going on about the draft, and I think what was cool is that there was a bit of something new, or maybe it's something a little bit old. We got the Batrider given away for the first time for Talon in quite some time. Oh, Jabz is going to be caught in the Sunstrike, and that is going to be enough. Ramzes is able to collect the last hit even better, so he can get back up to full HP. With full health and full mana, these resources are being utilized now to push Talon out of the creep range.
And your tower's taking a lot of damage. This is a catapult hitting your tier 1 while all this is happening. The haste focus fire rotation from Mikoto, this is where if you're MieRo, you go, well, I tanked it for you, Kiyotaka. You're welcome.
What can you do?
That's what boys do.
Oli! Is he going to die to the... Yep, he dies to the burn. Antares will be able to chase him down, but it is a double kill for Mikoto, so...
He just can't stand top.
I mean, did he think he was going to get 6 with Creep Wave dying or something?
Maybe. It's pretty close, honestly. If they get one of these kills, he'll get it.
And Antares is going to die, so now getting the duel...
As it stacks, waiting for 23 to clear through it. Ramzes did peek, scouted out a bit.
Oh, Jabz, he's gonna go for the duel now, and they will get it. Finally, Oli is able to pounce. Took a full minute to be able to get that one. Meanwhile, focus fire in the bottom lane. Solo getting the disarm off, but it can only last so long. And the power shot is lethal. Sunstrike is gonna be able to land. Mikoto might die here. The Fairy Fire is not gonna be enough to save him. With Ramzes hot on his tail, he was probably done for either way.
It's sometimes going to be very difficult to run into, especially when you have Saves behind him, which 9pandas do in the Oracle. And you have this Frost Armor just going on everybody.
Flame Break is going to be able to bump him back into the lasso. Beautiful setup there from Q. This is why his Batrider has been first banned by so many teams. They are very good with the sword. Oh, nice shackle shot that allows Mikoto to refill his bottle with the shield rune. Might be able to chase down Antares as well. Again, the Frost Armor is a bit problematic, and he's too damn fast.
This Rubik's going to be something that 9pandas have to think about, killing first in the fight.
They're going to find Ramzes. Shackle shot doesn't land. Ramzes.
He got the gold.
Jukes away into the trees. Very nice. Ramzes going to be hit by some focus fire. Duel on the other side. Blown up immediately. Jabz. Big fortunes, and that's going to be able to finish him off. Oh, Black Hole completely whiffing there from MieRo.
And the Doom is on a target they can't latch. These ults, they got their own. On air.
Really didn't do anything at all. Ollie's protects himself with the Fate Bolt. Okay, no problem. Man, that was just terrible.
Without the Deuce protecting it, Ramzes is going to need some acceleration here.
They really want Mikoto off of this one. They might be able to get it with the tornado. Jump in, telekinesis, throw back. Mikoto's going to be able to dodge the meteor, and he's okay. What a beautiful shackle shot. Lining it up. Fate's Edict will protect Antares from the magic damage here, but the lasso is going to be able to pull him back in. Jabz is still ready to go with the duel somewhere through this one. He's going to chase after Antares with his blade mail. He's going to get that duel off, and he succeeds. 30 damage up to him now. Shackle shot onto Solo, but Talon are content with just putting damage onto this mid tower. Because this is also something, drafting-wise, that Seth mentioned. They haven't picked up the Wind Ranger in the first 1-2 for much of this tournament, but it was something they did all along during Dream League, which they got a top 4 at and are looking for a top 4 here with a kill on Antares. Another great duel win, 48 damage now for Jabz.
Yeah, big items done all at the same time, including the blink on the Doom with the hoof, the War Stomp. So everything actually aligning here perfectly for 9pandas. This is a fight they need to take into
They're
that
gonna get the Doom out onto the Batrider, but the telekinesis response got a stolen Doom, and he quickly runs straight at the Invoker. They get him with the duel as well.
No
a beautiful response
either
from Talon that will immediately get them 2 kills and lose nothing off the initiation from 9pandas.
It is a 4th of the lead here for Talon.
Jabz trying to set up on him, but the sees Two heroes immediately backs out. They do not have, well, they have a dust on the Rubik, but not on Q. So Q is going to be caught stepping too far forward. Good dominating streak to pick up for the Pandas. 9pandas, despite the extra life they have on Ramses. There it is, the duel on Solo, a perfect target. How did they catch him there?
He's pinging that they had vision. I think he just went blind.
Yeah.
Jabz just
knows. Pick off after pick off? Kiyotaka now gets caught in the mid lane. Oh, 9pandas, this was supposed to be your time.
He can't find the opening. It's a question of who goes in first here. And if you don't find the Rubik, it cannot be the Enigma. This is a big find if you can stop him going through the gate.
He's trying to go through the gate, but the Malefice is going to stop him. 23. He stayed on this side of the map after the successful fight they had. But his team all left to go for the Kiyotaka pickoff. 9pandas do manage to get their revenge. Well, we have a Stone Gaze. Well, we have a Lasso. Well, we have a False Promise.
But only one team has
a Lasso pullback.
The correct answer.
Into the duel. And False Promise barely gets there in time. And now, it's still going to be a death on Antares, but they won't get the duel win, which is still nice.
A moral victory.
A moral victory, yes. 8.5 seconds of more farm time, you know?
That's true. Every little bit counts here when you are pushing towards these big late game ults. These cores on 9pandas are no joke.
Hey, let's just throw down the black hole.
Yeah, you absolutely take that, as Sunstrike will secure the kill. And that's going to be more time on the map. 9pandas should get out of here as well. Summons are going to force Q back.
He's going to push out with the Shadow Blade. It's going to wake up Roshan, which, I don't know, that might signal something to Talon if they see that.
Well, they're just going to go with the black hole.
They just go onto the Medusa like that? Is that going to be enough damage? Actually managed to burn him out of mana, but he eats him, and he has enough mana to be able to get off the Showcase, and now False Promise lays out onto the Bloodseeker for the turnaround. That gets him through the duel, but so much damage is being laid into him. He's going to die here.
Turn.
They lost the Oracle, they all die. There was way too much physical damage. The False Promise did not do enough, not even the heal.
And that is a big turnaround for Talon, as they're going to laugh their way to the bank here, and that bank is Roshan. Kiyotaka going to find Oli back on the map, but maybe.
I think you're right about the Lotus, because I also see that Q is holding on. He just put together another great healing Lotus.
What was honestly pretty well executed from 9pandas, right? You get the Doom on the Rubik to eliminate the Black Hole Steel. You all in him. It lasts the full duration.
They still keep going, but a duel with the Blade Mail out on MieRo, that's going to be a win for sure. 142 now for Jabz. Yeah, a nice ward. Placed there by Solo will give Antares an idea here.
He's trying
Smoke breaks on Jabz, so we might know that somebody pushed through on the side.
Oh, he's gonna try and get the duel.
Antares, he does manage to get the duel out onto Jabz, and Ramses and MieRo both jump out of their base to try and get after this, but they don't actually connect. And as a result, they just get lassoed up, immediately targeted down. Ramses is gone, and their lane of barracks might be gone as well, as he does not have buyback.
That ward in the Doom on the Legion that backfires horribly, and now you're just gonna have to give up some buildings. There is no way you're contesting this without your Bloodseeker. You have no buyback on Ramses.
Link, Gem, Scythe of Ice. He's gonna try and catch something here. It looks like he's gonna get Q. Meteor comes in. He's gonna have one little window to get a 4-stab, but the damage was too much. Kiyotaka landed it all by himself, really. The Rupture did come out from Ramses, though. Jabz to get there with the smoke. Blink, Heaven's Halberd breakthrough, or just catch Solo underneath the ward. That's good, too.
More dual damage. You'll know it's warded now. Out on the Invoker, not necessarily say buyback, because you're just gonna need it at some point.
Siege Wagon gonna be kept alive by the Manta Illusions. He Sunstrikes, but the Siege Wagon moves forward.
Yep. This is a situation where if you try and all in the Medusa, he pops BKB, you can easily backpack BKB here on the Medusa and get past the cheese.
100%. They jump onto the back line. A Blade Mail does go up, but they got the lasso onto Kiyotaka. So even a duel on a Jabz. Oh, the False Promise on literally like 10 HP, 11 HP. But unfortunately, he's too damn stuck. Too much damage is going to come through, and they even just leave it behind to try and chase for more. Behind 23 Savage Mikoto, who maybe with the Flame Break and a Shackle Shot? No. Doesn't latch to anything. It's off the map there. Mikoto hit by the Rupture. Talon are like, okay, great. We not only killed Kiyotaka, got a buyback out of him. In a timing where this Medusa is just a slow-moving juggernaut that is going to push to the high ground and can't be stopped. Break through the Lincolns. Can't quite get the duel. Jab screwing it up, and now he's going to be caught in the black hole. Oh, he tried to make a move solo, and that is going to stall their push now for 90 seconds. You know, first phase draft. but it was something that they were jamming non-stop during Dream League.
Oh yeah, they love this hero. The final lasso on the Satyr. Get wrecked, son. You thought you were safe, but no. And as you try and find that Legion again, are you trying to find the Doom on the Wind Ranger, or do you just take the Rubik?
Oh my god, Lincoln's break so many times. They jump on the Medusa again, push her away again. The range barracks has been forfeited. 23 is going to keep it going now.
Honestly, these man fights from Ramses have looked pretty good. He's chunking 23 fast. He has a butterfly of his own. They are getting through the mana here, and that's going to
get through his Aegis now. Tried to go again for the lasso, but realized the Lincolns was on Ramses, so he gave up on it. Now they're going to go for the black hole on Jabz. He stops it, gets the duel on MieRo. There is going to be a false promise out, so still an opportunity. The black hole turnaround.
No, it got used.
Got canceled. He got like half a second off of the black hole. Ramses caught inside the Gleipnir. He wants to go for 23 right now.
Double meteor
on him. Oh, the double meteor's doing so much damage, and 23 is going to be burned out. They grab Ramses with the lasso, but it doesn't matter. Ramses wants to go in deeper. He kills the Medusa with the help of Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka maybe doing the heavy lifting there with a double meteor thanks to his refresher pickup. It finally paid off in a big, big way. And the potential of grouping these heroes up for the black hole as well. Because the
burns over 600 mana. This is a very strong hero versus Medusa in the late game. They'll find the Doom on the map. He has Gem, by the way.
Yeah, just what they need. This kind of kill is perfect. They're going to get a dual win for it too. So now the Rubik is more of a counter to the Enigma than it was before. There was a constant counterplay. Are they going to be able to sneak this out?
The bane of
Talon,
their tournament.
They might just be a little bit too late. Jabz, he's going to have an opportunity. Power shot goes in. Jabz, he's going to be able to steal it. He's got a duel. There's the black hole in response. All of the things are still on the ground right now. Somebody pick up that damn Aegis. Jabz, he's going to die inside of the pit. They're holding strong with a false promise going out into Ramses. He's the one who got the Aegis, so he might die to this, but it doesn't matter. A black hole controlling up 23, but he's running out of resources. He goes for the refresher, but it's going to be a lot of mana. Mana he doesn't have anymore because too much damage came in. A big burst hit able to finish off the Enigma, but he still goes down.
9pandas just want to get out right now. Buybacks out from Talon. If they escape, they got away with murder.
They got away with murder and grand theft Aegis. They just took away the Roshan that should have been Talon's.
Please, sir. Another lasso countered out by the false promise.
Beautiful. Duel going to be delayed up as well. Jabz, who used an Aghanim Scepter, by the way, so they're not doing any damage to Antares. Oh, this is awkward. He still managed to kill him, fortunately.
The downside for 9pandas is they committed a lot of ultimates into that Roche pit. You don't have your Enigma. Even when he's up, you don't have black holes here. And that is why Talon are pushing the advantage right now. They know 23 is strong. This is very risky. They bought back the Medusa, the Legion, and the Batrider for that fight.
They need a minute, but a minute might be too much. Ramses dying fast. They don't have the false promise. All they have is the cheese. They got the duel off on him. They just all on him. They say the cooldowns are up and we can kill him.
He does have buyback here. Though it doesn't feel like
might be able to do it again.
This game is approaching the 60-minute mark too. You got to think about some tier 5 neutral items, especially if you have the advantage where 9pandas are all stuck in their base.
Mikoto commits. Focus fire, finish off the range barracks. They can do stuff like this. They can just focus fire the buildings, and 9pandas, again, it's hard to pump in all of your spells into multiple Lincolns and press the attack debuff immunity. The time to jump is now. Lincolns are going to start fighting through that one EMP with the ice wall onto Mikoto, just trying to force some sort of reaction from Talon, get them to group up, so that way 9pandas can do something with this, but Talon hold.
He's just going back in. It's going to be Megas guaranteed.
He jumps for it, gets the Megas. Now they have to try and kill him on his way out, but he's just, nothing's landing. In fact, he gets a Gleipnir, and Kiyotaka's the one in trouble. 9pandas, they're going to have to just settle for fighting up against Megas, while 60-minute items are going to be farmed by Talon.
Look at this Kiyotaka scouting. He sees Jabz right now. He's going to get the TP cancel.
Break the smoke. Can he get through this Lincoln to get him? He got him.
That was so damn close. Is there the follow-up? Is there chase here?
Q is on his way to try and help out. BKB, turnaround, Jabz, refreshes. They do manage to get a Q. He's pulling up into the high ground to the false promise. He does manage to blink back down. Solo using that false promise. Now going to be targeted. Wind Waker away from Q. Black hole thrown out.
It's only illusions.
And he stole Black hole on Oli. An opportunity for a turnaround. He's got Blink BKB. This is dangerous for 9pandas who have not lost their carry for 2 minutes straight up. And Kiyotaka tries to jump in. Does Oli even have to use that black hole? It just is not needed, really.
Buybacks forced out. And of course, Ramses, that's his dieback. 2 minutes. No Bloodseeker here.
They got to kill at least Mikoto here, but the Wind Waker comes through. He comes back down still into the black hole, press the attack, off that debuff immunity. He's walking away. He's walking away. They can't even take 1 life away from Talon, let alone 10. It's just not working for 9pandas in the late game, being herded back to their fountain. Mega's up
And
against
there
them.
it is.
There's the black hole. Oli immediately gets doomed back up, but you might be able to stop some of the black holes, but you can't stop the damage from hitting your throne. Talon will take a 1-0 lead in this elimination series.